Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited for this video today and I really hope you guys are too. So basically one of you guys asked me to do a shop my stash video. I'll put that comment on the screen. Thank you so much for recommending this video to me. I kind of wanted to do my own spin on that because in those videos usually someone will take you through their makeup collection and show you products they don't usually use and then kind of do a tutorial at the end. Instead, I kind of wanted to do a shop my stash mascaras version because it's kind of what my whole channel is about, is reviewing mascaras. So basically what I'm going to be doing in this video after I give this little spiel is I'm going to cut to my drawer where I keep all my mascaras, and basically I have them all divided into 3 sections which I'll talk about, and I'm not going to obviously go into depth on every single mascara because I think that would take hours, but I'm going to highlight the ones that are most memorable in my mind from reviews that I've done. Basically we're going to be going over probably 20 mascaras in this video that I would say are pretty dang good, and then also probably 10 that probably aren't very good. So I'm kind of just doing a really quick summary of all the mascaras I've reviewed honestly in the last 4 months, just in case you guys haven't watched all those videos. I think this is a video that's perfect to kind of just summarize all of that in one just clean cut video. I'm literally just gonna cut to the drawer and all my mascaras and we're gonna start talking about them. Okay guys, so I'm so excited to get started. I know we're at a really weird angle right now, but I wanted to show you my Alex 9 drawer, or these are just the have versions because my desk sits on top of them. I got these from IKEA. They're pretty cheap and I just love storing my makeup in these. But basically my mascara drawer is right here. So, oh my god. Here it is. As you can see, I have a lot. You guys probably already knew that though because I've done so many reviews. I just kind of accumulate them. I didn't realize I had this is 2 layers. I cannot believe I have this many of them. And then also I got these plastic containers from the Container Store a little while ago. I'm not too sure if they sell them anymore, but I'll try to link everything that I can down below. These don't actually fit. As you can see, they kind of sit on top. That's actually really nice because underneath here I can store new mascaras or mascaras you guys recommended, which I'll also just show briefly. Maybe I'll start by just kind of doing that so we can kind of see it a little bit better. So this is the section of mascaras that I'm either currently using or currently loving or trying basically. Some of the new mascaras that I get for videos that I just did a review on will sometimes end up in here, but these are full of the mascaras that are my utmost normally favorite. So I am going to briefly just talk about each of these. I feel like I do not need to spend much time talking about the Maybelline Sky High mascaras. These are just double because I just try to keep buying them as often as I can because they do keep running out of stock, but these are my favorite, guys. They last so well throughout the day. There's barely any smudging, almost never any flaking. They're just wonderful and they provide so much separation, so much length, so much volume, so much curl. These are definitely the best drugstore mascaras that I've tried so far just in my entire life. So these are staples. These are the mascaras I use every single day. I'm going to try not to talk too much about each mascara. I'm going to highlight the ones that are most important. I've talked about the L'Oreal Voluminous / Paradise mascaras. These used to be my favorite. Now the reason they stopped is because they always kind of smudged and flaked on me, but I love the way they looked on the eyes so much that I was willing to kind of just sacrifice that. So I don't really reach for these as much anymore, but they're still very, very good mascaras in my opinion. Now I've also talked about the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I've never done a review on this on my channel, but this is the mascara that I use on my lower lashes every single day. So as you can see, the wand is just so small and spiky and it's so reliable. It will not smudge. I don't prefer it on my upper lashes, but if I ever have clumps with the Sky High or anything, I can just go into this and it gets rid of them. And I just love it on my lower lashes. It's so easy on my small eyes. I figured I'll spend more time talking about the mascaras that I love rather than the ones that aren't as good, so that's why I'm kind of talking a lot more about these. Okay, and then recently I did a comparison between the Thrive mascara and the Sky High because both of these wands are extremely similar. The Thrive mascara is a high-end mascara, and if you guys know me, I'm a big fan of drugstore mascaras. I honestly rarely ever buy high-end ones unless they're incredible. Now, this mascara was very good, and because it's a tubing mascara, it lasts extremely well throughout the day. I was very impressed by that, except, I don't know, it was a little bit heavy on the eyes and I just prefer the Sky High. And then the other 2 mascaras in this section, once again a high-end mascara. I feel like you guys will rarely ever see this. I did do a review on the Lancome Lash Idol mascara. Now this was a very good mascara. It lasted really well throughout the day. Personally, I would have wished there was a little bit more volume. It does have a curved wand, which I'll show. It was an overall very good mascara, but you guys know I just prefer drugstore mascaras, and if it doesn't completely and absolutely wow me, I just am going to go back to my Sky High mascara, to be quite honest. But this is still a honorable mention for sure. Okay, so the last mascara in this category of mascaras I'm either loving, trying to love, or used to love, this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Express mascara. This is very, very highly rated and talked about. So this mascara is especially good for getting wispier lashes. It provides a lot of volume at the base, and as you can see, It's a very, very chunky kind of big wand, but I honestly don't really get it all over myself when I use it. I need to keep using this, honestly, because I keep forgetting, but it lasts pretty well throughout the day. And I do like the look of it. I just wish it lengthened my lashes a little bit more, but definitely lots of volume and wisp with this one. I get a lot of comments asking me what my favorite mascara is, and I think I'm going to start putting it in my description. It is the Maybelline Sky High right now, and it has been for the last few months. Okay, so we're done with this category, and we're going to be moving on to honorable mentions and high-end mascaras. So that's kind of why this is organized like this. These are all my high-end mascaras that I don't use on a daily basis, but I have bought for reviews. And then these are the honorable mention mascaras that are very good, but I just don't really reach for because of personal preference. Okay, wait. Cleo. So once again, I'm not going to talk about every single mascara, but if you guys, you might recognize like some of these and kind of know which ones I'm talking about from my reviews, but I am just going to highlight the ones that I think are most important to talk about. So the first one I want to talk about is the L'Oreal Voluminous like original mascara. So there is the Lash Paradise one, which is right here. This is just the original one that came out before that. So this one is a very, very great mascara. I think it's a staple in a lot of people's collections. People really, really love this. It looks very good on the eyes. There is lots of volume. The reason this doesn't really fall under my absolute favorite section is because it tends to smudge and flake on me. More so like smudge a lot. I had this in like an 8-hour review, and yeah, I don't know. It's still very good, but the smudging just gets me with this one. The next one is the Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. Now I know I'm not showing the wand on every single one of these, but this one I feel like is important to show. It's kind of like the CoverGirl Lash Blast wand. This mascara is very, very black, and surprisingly, it makes your lashes look very curled, and it holds that curl throughout the day. That's why I figured this was an honorable mention, but for me, I didn't like the way it looked on the eyes as much. I prefer more length and volume, so that's why this kind of falls in this category. Now, another mascara that actually won a top 5 mascara comparison is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored. One of you guys recommended this one to me. This is a very good mascara. It's also better than the original. So the original is this one. I do have both of these in here, even though the Exhibitionist Uncensored version, like, oh my god, it's like a tongue twister, is better. But I do want to show you the wand of this one. The nice thing about this one is that it barely smudges or flakes. It lasts really, really well throughout the day, which is something that's very, very important to me. There is lots of volume, but I don't know, it just, something about it, it wasn't enough for me. It just didn't really go up against those other mascaras I just talked about, so that's kind of why this is in that section. Now, I actually think I threw out the Maybelline Colossal Mascara, so that's the one in the yellow tube. That mascara honestly deserves to be in the first section I talked about. That is an incredible mascara. It wears super duper well throughout the day, looks amazing on the eyes. It didn't smudge or anything during my 8-hour wear test. I'll put all the videos will be like in a card on the screen, probably like right there, and you can press that. But that mascara I ended up throwing out or losing. I don't know where it went, but that's a very, very honorable mention. And then also in here, the L'Oreal Telescopic. I just did a comparison between the original, the carbon black one, and the waterproof one, so you guys can watch that if you want a more in-depth review. I feel like everyone kind of knows of this mascara, and I know some people might be surprised that this kind of falls in the middle category. I really, really love the wand. It's very wet mascara and it provides a ton of length, but my issue with it is that, okay, well, this is an issue with it. I can never get it back in the tube. Does anyone struggle with this? Why can't I get it in? It doesn't wear well throughout the day. Like, it just smudges like everywhere and it flakes, so that's the only reason why this kind of falls in the middle category, but tons of people love it, and a lot of people don't have the smudging issue, so I'd try this out, honestly, if you don't mind smudging, or maybe it won't smudge on you. Quickly, I mean, I guess I'm talking about a lot of these, honestly, but I hope you guys are still entertained by now. Essence Lash Princess. So this just falls in the middle one because I loved the way it looked on my eyes. It was a little bit clumpy, but it wore horribly throughout the day. Everyone seems to love this mascara, but I saw some people agreeing with me that it also didn't wear too well on them, and I've tried the waterproof one in a review too, and I don't know, not the biggest fan of these, but you know, I'll talk about it. And then the Maybelline Define a Lash. This actually won a top 5 mascara comparison that I can remember. This is my mom's favorite mascara. She recommended this one to me. This mascara is a very wet mascara. It's like the L'Oreal Telescopic in that way. And here's the one, it's kind of unique. I really, really do like this mascara. I prefer a little bit drier of a formula, and I also prefer more volume, but this is probably one of the most lengthening mascaras I've ever tried. Super duper lengthening, just like the L'Oreal Telescopic, and it wears pretty well throughout the day. I honestly recommend this one over the Telescopic though. Now getting into the high-end mascaras here. So I did mention that I was thinking about doing a comparison between the Benefit They're Real and the new Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara, which I just did a review on. So these mascaras are actually extremely different. The Benefit They're Real, I mean the magnet one, the new one in my review, guys, it smudged everywhere. I will compare these wands really quickly for you. I don't know if you guys watched that review. Here's the magnet wand, so it's very, very thick and spiky. And then the wand on top is the Benefit They're Real. So the They're Real has like longer spikes. Now there is a big difference between these formulas. I thought they were going to be kind of similar. Hold on, I'll put these back in the tube. But basically the Magnet mascara has like a thicker, drier formula. The Benefit They're Real is much thinner and wetter. I swear a couple people agreed with me in the comments that they did change the formula of Benefit They're Real, because I used this about like 5 years ago, probably longer, and this is my go-to mascara. Like I preferred this over drugstore mascaras. It was so good, the original, but I just bought it again. This is a new tube and it just isn't the same formula as it used to be, which is kind of disappointing, but I might end up doing a comparison between these. The Magnet mascara is not an honorable mention, guys. I would literally say do not pick this up unless other people are having better like experiences with this one, but I had an awful experience. Benefit They're Real still really good and people literally love this. Pure Cosmetics, I did also, this is my last video that I did a review on, just too natural a mascara. Didn't wear the best throughout the day, not the biggest fan. Bite Beauty mascara was okay. It was just like very, very clumpy. I will show you the wand. I feel like, yeah, see how it kind of looks like it's going to be like a clumpy mascara. It wasn't awful or anything, but not the biggest fan. CoverGirl Lash Blast, oh, that's not high end. I don't know how this got in here, but the clean version I really, really wanted to like, but honestly, it just didn't really wear well throughout the day, and I preferred the original in the orange tube that I mentioned in the first category. And then the Tarte Lash Smoothie, I think this is like a hemp mascara too, did not wear well throughout the day at all. Not the biggest fan of this one either. So this is kind of my middle category of mascaras. These ones I'd probably reach for. And these are like less likely to reach for, but still like might do it. So I'll take this one out, and as you can see, there's a lot of like free roaming mascaras in here. This, oh my god, is the this is the largest category of mascaras that I am planning on getting rid of. Now I want to hold on to some of these because I'm like, well, what if I end up wanting to do a comparison at some point of some of these or something, and then I end up throwing it out and have to buy it again. So that's kind of why I'm holding on to so many of these. There's so many layers. I don't want to talk in depth about that many of these, honestly. Just a couple of them, probably the most popular ones I'm just going to touch on. So if you guys know, I did, like I said, did a review on the L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof Mascara. It has the exact same wand as the normal telescopic. Now, this one just wasn't, for a waterproof mascara, I expect it to look flawless throughout the day, not drop, not flake, not smudge, and this one did all of those things. So yeah, it's just not worth it to me to buy a matte waterproof mascara that won't last. The e.l.f. Flash It Loud mascara, I did a whole review on this one. This formula was just way too wet. I didn't really like the way it looked on the eyes, but it kind of seems like a dupe of the Benefit They're Real if you kind of look at the wand, the They're Real original. The formulas are both wet and thin and the wands are spiky, but the e.l.f. one didn't really last the best throughout the day and didn't really provide that volume that I wanted. I did mention the Lash Princess original. This is the waterproof one. It still didn't last as well throughout the day for a waterproof mascara. Like, I'm not gonna risk like ripping my eyelashes out by like washing this off if it's not gonna last well. So this was a no for me. Essence mascaras are always questionable for me. The What the Fake and Bye Bye Under Eyes are both kind of similar. Like, they're just like too natural. It didn't last well throughout the day. Nothing to write home about. So I'm definitely getting rid of these. Oh, I almost forgot. The KKW mascara is actually a high-end mascara that I think I'm gonna be getting rid of. It wasn't that bad or anything. The formula got weird after a couple uses, and it never like recovered. So I don't know if I left it open or something, but here's the wand. I don't know, it even like feels weird now. It just feels thick and goopy. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I know the majority of my subscribers, you guys are mascara junkies, so I think that you're gonna love this video. I hope so. I know I've done reviews on a lot of these mascaras, but I have a lot of new subscribers, and you guys probably all haven't watched every single mascara review that I've done. So I think every couple months doing these videos are kind of fun because it's just like a quick overview of every single review, but like only the ones that are more important, if that makes sense. But I also did a review on the new Morphe mascara and then the Morphe like primer that goes along with it. This looked incredible on the eyes. Honestly, the volume and length and everything was absolutely insane, but the wear test was like horrendous. I was horrified by that, but there's the wand right there. The packaging is also beautiful. Like, it's like metal and raised. Oh my god. If I ever made my mascara, like, this is like the packaging I'd want. But yeah, the wear test was absolutely horrendous. Like, it flaked everywhere and it looked awful. So, and even with the primer too. So that's why this is a no-go for me. The Essence I Love Extreme, the wand was way too big and I just did not like the way it looked on the eyes. I'll show you the wand really quickly. Do you see how like huge that is? I don't know, it just I wasn't the biggest fan of it. So this was a pass for me. The Maybelline Full and Soft was like an original mascara, and this one is definitely way more natural than I would personally like. A lot of people like this because it doesn't like wear badly throughout the day, but for me, I like a lot of volume and a lot of length. This is definitely a natural mascara. Let's see. Oh, this is the fiber mascara I tried the other day, the Physicians Formula Doll Eyes Fiber Mascara. Absolutely awful. This was terrible. I had fibers in my eyes for like ever. I don't want to talk about every single mascara, but you guys can probably recognize and read the you know, like titles or whatever on these if you're interested in knowing which ones are which. I've done reviews on all of these, so you can scour my channel and find reviews if you want some specific reviews on each of these. I don't want to talk about every single one because these are kind of the duds. These aren't the ones that I liked really at all. Now we're going to take this one out. Okay, so under all three of those containers, I keep all, well, these are just like new mascaras. I don't use this mascara anymore, but I have 2 new ones, so I just hold on to them. And then these are all mascaras that you guys recommended to me that I want to try for either a review or a top 5 mascara comparison video. A new top 5 mascara comparison video will be going live on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 days after this video, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 3 days after this video goes live. I still haven't decided what mascaras I want to include in that video, but I think I'll decide right now so you guys kind of get a sneak peek. So I'm definitely going to try out the Maybelline Stiletto on Friday in that video because this one was really, really highly recommended by so many people, and I'm so excited about this one. I'm also for sure going to try the L'Oreal Bambi Eyes because once again, like so many people, and I never even heard of this, so I'm excited about this one. Also, there's some like butterfly mascara, which I'm also planning on purchasing. And then, oh my god, the Maybelline Illegal Lengths. You guys also talk about this all the time, so I'm going to definitely try this for Friday too. Okay, looks like I need 2 more mascaras to try for Friday. I think I'm gonna end up trying this like new look full volume mascara. Someone recommended this to me. It was kind of more like an indie brand mascara, I think. Golden Rose Nude Look Full Volume Definitive something. I don't know. I got it off Amazon, and I think I'm going to include this on Friday to kind of just throw in like a random brand in there that I want to try. But I think I'm going to include the Essence False Lashes Mascara, the Extreme Volume and Curl version. I have this one in like the salmony peach, like down here it's pink. I mean peach and not pink. That one was a decent mascara, not my favorite, but this is a different like version, so I figured I'd try this one. So those are all the 5 mascaras that I'm going to try on Friday. Also, I do want to mention that I probably have a list of like 20 mascaras on my phone that you guys recommended to me that I just haven't ordered from Amazon yet, because these are all mascaras you guys recommended like 2 months ago, and you guys have been so patient. Thank you so much. I know I haven't done a mascara comparison video in a little bit at this point, but one will be up on Friday, and then I'll order all the other like 20 mascaras you guys also want to see, and then the store will be filled again with just new mascaras that I'm gonna try. So yeah, here's kind of a final look at my mascara drawer with like my 1,000 mascaras that I have. I'm gonna zoom out and just kind of do a final, you know, final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is kind of the end of my Shop My Stash mascaras. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to keep seeing this video like repeated every like 4 months or so. Once I accumulate like enough mascaras to talk about, or if I kind of change my favorites, I'd love to do a video like this again because I honestly really enjoyed it. I feel like I have so many mascaras, and a lot of you guys ask me, at least I get a lot of comments asking like what my favorite mascaras are, what are the ones that I don't like. So I figured this is a good mascara video to kind of go back on and just like look at all my current favorites. And in a few months, if they change, I'll make a video about that. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more mascara reviews, mascara comparisons. A new top 5 mascara comparison will be up on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching as always, and I'll see you 3 days from now on Friday.